The following is a special presentation from the WKLM Sports Department. It's time now for high school basketball from your hometown radio station, FM 95.3 WKLM.
Good evening from Springfield High School, home of the Tigers, as we get set up for this OHSAA District semifinal matchup featuring the Springfield Tigers and the Waynedale Golden Bears. Stay tuned. We'll talk with Golden Bears head coach Rick Geyser coming up next on the pregame show.
Driving close to power lines is usually safe, but accidents can happen unexpectedly. Do you know what to do if you come across downed power lines? Step 1, stay inside your vehicle for safety. It's often safer than being outside with live cables. Simultaneously, dial 911 for immediate assistance. Step 2, also ensure that no one approaches the vehicle. It's advisable to maintain a distance of at least 50 feet from the car. To learn more, reach out to your local co-op for additional information.
Trying to decide if now is the right time to stop renting and purchase a home? Ask yourself a few questions. Are you ready to settle down? Can you afford to pay for repairs and maintenance costs? For many people, the decision comes down to what you can afford at the moment. At the Kilbuck Savings Bank, our expert lenders are here to help you make one of the biggest decisions of your life. Everyone has different needs. Our job is to listen to your story and help determine the best way to turn the page on your life's journey. The Kilbuck Savings Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Check out this residential property located at 744 Diamond Alley in Millersburg. Listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $259,500. Come take a look at this newer 3-bedroom, 3-bath ranch home with a covered back deck and front porch on the dead-end street with little traffic. It also includes a landscape patio area and fish pond in the front, new AC and whole house generator, and spacious 2-car garage with plenty of extra storage room. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Steve Mogg at 330-763-4769 or check it out at kaufmanrealty.com.
Sidle Funeral Home, with locations in Mount Eaton and Brewster, can help guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of your loved one. Whether it is a simple, elaborate, traditional, or unique ceremony, Sidle Funeral Home is there to help you with all the decisions. For more information, call 330-359-5252. Sidle Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Waynedale Golden Bears.
For the best pizza, chicken, and ice cream, stop by Kidron Pizza. They're proud to continue serving the same delicious, mouth-watering pies that have won the hearts of pizza lovers everywhere. With locally sourced ingredients and a dedication to excellence, every bite is a celebration to their legacy and the flavors of the community. Located at 4692 Kidron Road in Kidron. They offer delivery within a 10-mile radius. Call 857-3000 to place your order. They're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 8, closed Sunday and Monday. Join them in tasting tradition for yourself. Kidron Pizza, where the tradition continues.
Your home is where life happens. At Keim, we believe every room tells a story, and it's time to make yours unforgettable. If you've been thinking about a remodel or making updates to your home, we're here to help turn your vision into reality. Keim Home Center has everything you need to update your spaces, and our experts are here to help you every step of the way. Visit our home center in Charm, Ohio, or online at keimhome.com. Your dream home is closer than you think. It's your home reimagined.
Before the Tip is brought to you by MRV Siding Supply.
Get luxury for every home with Montana Forge hardware at MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware, available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Jake Sidle here with Golden Bears head coach Rick Geyser. And, Coach, I know coming into this season you had a lot of younger players kind of stepping in after losing some talent, but through the regular season you guys made a lot of big strides and a big win against Columbiana in the sectional championship game.
Yeah, we're pretty excited. It's been a kind of a roller coaster getting these kids to get comfortable at the varsity level. With only one returner that played a lot of minutes, with Georgia being out because of her injury, it's been a big learning curve for our group. But as the season's progressed, we feel like we've gradually gotten better and better. And big win at the end of the season against Ashland, and then a big win in the sectional final at Columbiana. So we're happy with where they're at. I think they're confident, and we're glad to be playing tonight.
And, Coach, something that always sticks out to me seeing your team play is the work ethic of these ladies. What can you tell us about just what they've done to persevere throughout the long season?
Well, they've grinded. And, we knew that there was going to be growing pains. We've had growing pains on both ends of the floor, but they've always took coaching really well and accepted it. And I'm really proud of them because, it hasn't always been easy, but they've always just come with the right mindset to get better every day. And that's what our goal was, and they've shown up and done that.
Coach, you've got Springfield tonight at their home gym in a district semifinal for the first time. What can you tell us about them and how you want to see your girls respond?
You can tell they're a very well-coached team. They obviously have a 1,000-point scorer in number 30, Brungard, who's a challenge to stop. So we'll have to, try and be creative with our coverages and try and limit her a little bit, and then try and contain the rest of them and keep them under wraps. So they're a good challenge. That's why they're here. And, hopefully we can play a solid game tonight.
Well, Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Stay tuned. More to come on the pregame show here on WKLM.
Before the 10th has been brought to you by MRV Siding Supply.
Firestone Farm tires are the most preferred tires in America. Not only are they proven to be among the most productive farm tires you can buy, they're backed and serviced by the best trained and equipped farm tire dealer, the certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer. So whether you need top quality Firestone Farm tires or fast, dependable tire service, count on us to keep you rolling.
Get your Firestone tires at Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39, Millersburg.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
The President's Day Super Sale is underway at Millersburg Electric. Hi, this is Kerry Taylor, and we're kicking off our 80th anniversary year with savings throughout the store. As a member of one of the nation's largest appliance buying groups, we offer inventory levels and pricing equal to or better than all those larger stores. Are you building or remodeling? In addition to package discounts, we'll hold your appliances in our warehouse until you are ready for our professional installation team. So visit us today on State Route 83 South in Millersburg or 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
Fikert Sand and Gravel Incorporated has been serving the central Ohio areas of Wayne and Holmes counties since 1935. They're a name and business you can trust. Their products and services include ready-mix concrete, excavating, limestone, sand and gravel, and hauling services. They are locally owned and operated, insured and bonded, and most importantly, ready to serve you. For more information, call 330-674-0038.
For the best pizza, chicken, and ice cream, stop by Kidron Pizza. They're proud to continue serving the same delicious, mouth-watering pies that have won the hearts of pizza lovers everywhere. With locally sourced ingredients and a dedication to excellence, every bite is a celebration to their legacy and the flavors of the community. Located at 4692 Kidron Road in Kidron. They offer delivery within a 10-mile radius. Call 857-3000 to place your order. They're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 8, closed Sunday and Monday. Join them in tasting tradition for yourself. Kidron Pizza, where the tradition continues.
Welcome back to Springfield High School. Jake Sidle and Scott Meller with you, and we are not in Akron, Springfield. We're not in Springfield down near Dayton. We are in New Middletown, Ohio, and if maybe our camera operator, who was a good shot putter for Indian Valley in our high school days, Natalie Holbrook, could take a stone and throw it into Pennsylvania from here, Scott.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a long drive out here, but this is one of the side effects of the increased divisions here in the Ohio High School Athletic Association. This now a Division 6 contest, and while this is going to give more schools that have kind of been pushed out of their division by other larger schools, like we used to see kind of a top-heavy Division 3 compared to the bottom of Division 3. It comes with a little bit of extra traveling involved. Like Toledo Whitmer, who's Division 1 once again this year. Last year they played most of their games up until the state tournament in the Toledo area. This year their districts are in Cleveland, their regionals are in Kent, and then if they make it to the state championship game, of course they have to drive to Dayton, but I think everyone is most people I should say, are probably on the same page that a little bit longer distance in these early round games is worth getting more of these kids the recognition they deserve.
Yeah, with, that expansion to those 7 divisions, the landscape has changed quite significantly, especially in an area where you have mostly or formerly Division 2, 3, and 4 schools. Now you've got those extra 2 divisions or extra 3 divisions ultimately. And so again, driving 2.5 hours is not certainly outside of the realm of possibilities, for those of us that are essentially living in central and northeast and north central Ohio.
Talk about these 2 squads. Waynedale coming in with a record of 12-11 on the season. We heard Coach Geyser talk about it. It's been a roller coaster of a season. Of course, they lost a lot of talent to graduation last year. They had some injuries to key players throughout the season, but finished the year strong. A big win against Ashland, and then they defeated Columbiana in a 40-35 game, and I believe that game might have gone to overtime, if I am not mistaken. And yes, it did go to overtime. That's a really big upset. That's the number 15 seed upsetting the number 4 seed.
Yeah, and that's something that is also bound to happen with the expansion of divisions and schools like Waynedale having always played in that middle level of Division 3 in an area like Wayne County, that Tri-County area, Wayne County, Holmes County, Ashland County, and even moving over into Stark and sometimes Tuscarawas County. Again, not to be disparaging towards any area of the state or any particular conference, but Waynedale, again, like I've mentioned about a lot of our local schools, including Waynedale, they're forged through fire. I mean, that, Wayne County Athletic League, year in and year out, you're playing some of your, best basketball before you even get to the tourneys. And when you have to face a Smithville, a Chippewa,
Norwayne
this year and in years past, right in your conference, literally right in your backyard, and then you go and you play out of conference against schools like West Holmes, against Highland. Waynedale has seen some of the best in all divisions.
And I think you talk about, you hit the nail on the head with the Wayne County Athletic League, and really they've been a powerhouse in a few different sports the last few years. I mean, you look at football, Downton and Hillsdale have made the trips to Canton for the state championship game. You look at girls basketball, we saw Chippewa go to the state semifinals a year ago. They were in the regionals a year before that and actually defeated this Waynedale team a couple of years ago, and this Waynedale a couple years ago made the trips to the state tournament, so it's not uncharted waters for the Golden Bears. Meanwhile, Springfield coming in 15-8. They were 12-2 in their conference. Winners of their last two against Memorial and Brookfield. They beat Brookfield 58-18 in their first round tournament matchup. And looking at like opponents, I only saw one, Columbiana. And in that game, it went to overtime as well. Columbiana got the win 57-55.
Columbiana, but again, some great basketball played in all of these areas of the state of Ohio. And again, going back to your point about the positives of expanding, the negatives are far outweighed by the positives of allowing more student athletes, breaking up your state into segments that are going to give you the best of competition, and schools that maybe have really never had a chance, maybe they get into a cycle of a lot of great athletes similar to Waynedale. You talked about Waynedale as, them having some great competition and having a really strong class of athletes. Included, in that is cross country and track and field and soccer at that Wayne County Athletic League. But then you look at this part of the state, and again, I think it's only going to enhance what we're going to see, the product that the OHSAA is getting out of this expansion of divisions can really truly be only a positive.
We're going to pause for our national anthem. Our national anthem tonight brought to you by the Holmes County Veterans Service Center in Millersburg.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent, Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Back here at Springfield Local, let's go and get those starting lineups. And here's Scott Miller with how each team will start the ball game.
Thanks a lot, Jake. For the visiting team on the scoreboard, coached by seventh-year coach Rick Geyser, that's the Waynedale Golden Bears. They come in with a record of 12-11. They are the number 15 seed here in this Northeast District. Starting for the Golden Bears this evening, number 1, a 5'3" sophomore guard, that's Audrey Taylor. Also starting for the Golden Bears is a 5'10 junior forward. Number 10, Brooke Compston. Number 20, 5'7 junior guard. That's the coach's daughter, Kylie Geyser. Number 21, a 5'6 junior forward, Madeline Bainey. And number 24 for the Golden Bears, a 5'6 sophomore guard, Natalie Clever. For the home team on the scoreboard, the 15-8, number 9 seed Springfield local Tigers, coached by John Matizzi. Starting for the Tigers, number 3, that's Kendall Mahan. Number 4, Mariano Toscano, the leading scorer for the team. She's double-double this season, 16.5 points per game, 11.1 rebounds per game. Number 30, that's Jamaica Brungard. Number 32 is Marin Winkler. And also starting for the Tigers, number 5, that's Regan Rogensky.
The Golden Bears in their road browns, trimmed in gold for tonight, with Waynedale across the front, gold numerals on the front and back. Meanwhile, the Tigers in their home whites, trimmed in black and orange, rather, with a big S on the side. They've got black numerals on the front and back, Tigers across the front. It almost looks like a combination of some Illinois Fighting Illini in Syracuse uniforms out there.
Yeah, with that orange and that big S for Springfield. Again, we're talking about a Springfield. There's multiple Springfields here in the state of Ohio. This happens to be the Springfield here in Mahoning County. We're kind of in that southeastern part of Mahoning County, and just a stone's throw, or as you mentioned, a shot puts throw away from the state of Pennsylvania. So we're pretty much out here on the border of Ohio and Pennsylvania.
It looks like Brooke Compston going to take the jump here against Brandgard. It'll be the Bears moving left to right on your screen. As here's the whistle that tips up, and we are underway here in Springfield. The tip will be won there by the Tigers, and Kendall Mon brings it across the timeline, goes on the near side, now kicks it back up for Brungard. Brungard, the leading scorer on this Tigers team, going to kick it down in the corner. Here's Winkler driving in, loses the ball, picks it back up, bounce pass, and putting it up over top of the bucket is Kendall Mon, and a foul going to be called against Rogensky there on the push on the way out. No rebound was able to be grabbed there, but it will be a team rebound, and now looks like, okay, they're getting the correct number for the scorebook over on the scorer's table. That's what caused our little buzzer there. Here's Audrey Troyer in the backcourt. We'll send it on the near side, picked up there by Geyser. Back to Troyer on the right wing side, cross court, that pass knocked away. Last touched by the Tigers. That'll stay with the Golden Bears. Inbounded, here's Troyer. Back on the pass to the near side, or far side rather, for Geyser. Back to Troyer, near side, down onto the left wing side, and back up for Geyser. Geyser moving right wing side, now looking to get something going, moves back to her left, gives it up for Troyer, who thought about a three, now trying to get it in for Compton. Compton with a dribble, off a foot, and they're going to say it was last touch there by the Golden Bears, and it's going to be a turnover on Waynedale. Looking to bring this one across the timeline now, where the Tigers driving in, now kicked down on the right wing side, and back up top. Here's Mon, going to give it back for Brandgard. Jamaica Brandgard kicks it back to Mon on the side. Almost lost that basketball and almost traveled, gets it back, driving in now. She'll be called for the foul before the shot.
Looks like that's going to be on number 20, Kylie Geyser.
Geyser will pick up her team's first of the quarter. So Toscano to inbound this one from underneath the hoop. Gets it up top. Now here's Mon, a free throw line jumper. No good. Rebound to Geyser as she collects and brings it up the near side. Crosses the timeline. Now comes back on the left wing side for Troyer. Troyer loses the basketball. Gets her dribble back. Going to kick it to Geyser on the right wing side, who resets up top. No score, 6.5 to play, first quarter. Geyser looking to drive, now steps back, drives in, kicks to corner for Troyer for three. No good. She got leveled, but no foul called. An offensive board by Geyser, no good on the putback. An offensive board then by Compton. She'll miss the putback, and the ball will eventually find its way to Winkler. Winkler going to give this one up. Here's Toscano going to drive into three, kicks it out on the right wing side, now resets. Back to the near side. Driving in now is... pardon me, that was Brandgard. She was fouled. And Geyser's going to pick up her second, I do believe.
I think that he said either 21 or 12, although it looks like it's going to be 21, Madeline Bainey.
So Bainey picks up the foul. It's now faking the three there, and they're going to get her for a travel on the drop down is Brandgard.
Seen each team's first turnovers here in this first quarter.
As Troyer brings it across the timeline, her pass intercepted, will go the other way. Toscano, she wants to drive in, turns on the block, throws it up, has her shot blocked. Rebound brought in by Bainey, now the ball stripped away. Bounce pass into Toscano, she'll give it up. As here's Brungard driving in, but a foul going to be called. And this time they'll get Compton. Compton picks up her first, team's third. They look to inbound this one. Rogensky gets it in, and now back to Mon. Now Rogensky on the left wing side for Toscano. Toscano drives up, gives it up once again for Brandgard. Brandgard on the near side, bounce pass in, knocked away by Compton, but it'll reset into the corner. Here's a three on the way from Rogensky, no good. Rebound going to go off Compton and out of bounds. It will stay with the Tigers, and we're going to see a substitution for the Golden Bears. Maddie Miller will check in for Waynedale as Compton checks out. Still no score, 5:19 to play here, quarter number one between the Tigers and the Bears. That ball lobbed up to Mon. She's going to move on to the far side, gives it up now for Rogensky. Now driving in here is Brandgard, turns, somehow gets rid of that ball to the corner. Toscano thought about a three, now gets it back up top for Mon. Mon looking to move on to the near far side, now kicks it down in the corner for Toscano. Back up top, Mon wants to drive in. Mon to the hoop, over top of everything. An offensive board, though, for Winkler. Gets it up top for Toscano. Toscano gives it up for Brandgard. Brandgard pass inside, interrupted, but Rogensky will get it back. Now back up top for Brandgard. On the far wing, resets to the top of the key, goes left wing side, Toscano. Now back up top for Mon. Back to Toscano in the corner, lobs that one in. Brandgard has it, working one-on-one, kicks it out of the paint, and we set back to Toscano. Now back to the top for Brandgard. Brandgard dribbles to Toscano on the near side, drives back in, gets a screen, now picks up her dribble, finds Brandgard. She'll put up a three off the rim. Rebound is going to be finally brought in there by Troyer. Troyer on the left wing side to reset the offense. Cross-court pass and now down to the corner. Bainey fakes a three, now a mid-range jumper off the top of the glass. Rebound going to be brought in by Miller underneath. She lays it in for two. And the Golden Bears break the scoreless tie almost 4 minutes into the ball game. Across the timeline now come the Tigers. Going to kick it to Mon on the far side. She wants to find Brandgard. Brandgard dribbles, wants to drive in. Thought about a free throw line jumper. Now Mon gets it back. So now here's a three from her, and it's good.
That's first three for Brungard.
Brungard makes it 3-2. A three on the other side is rimmed through by Clever. That makes it 5-3. Golden Bears on top with 3 minutes to play here, quarter number one. Across the timeline to Rogensky. She'll give it up to Brungard. Brungard on the far wing, now comes to the top of the key. Looks to reset, goes on the left wing side for Mon. Mon dribbles to the top of the key with 3 minutes to play in the quarter, now gives it up for Rogensky. She wants to drive in, turn, bounce, pass. Now here's Toscano. Toscano turns back to Rogensky. Might have gotten away with a travel there as she resets up top. Going to give it up to Brungard. She wants to turn. Picks up her dribble. Kicks in the corner. Toscano thought about a three. Now drives the baseline. A foul going to be given against Clever. And a lot of contact after the whistle. As setting up to take the charge there was Audrey Troyer.
That'll be the fourth foul on Waynedale here in this first quarter. See if this comes into play in this last 2 minutes and 43 seconds.
Clever picks it up. Bainey going to take a seat on the bench as Compson checks back in, and Compson will break that pass up. It'll stay with the Tigers on the near side.
Yeah, Waynedale doing a nice job making sure that they're having to work for everything.
Toscano for three in the corner over everything. Rebound knocked away and now grabbed by Maddie Miller. Troyer gets it up across the timeline. Geyser dribbles, now kicks right wing side. Miller thought about a three, now takes it. No good. Rebound will be saved in. No, it's out as Geyser tries to grab it. 2:25 to play. At the conclusion of this game, we'll be announcing the Thread and Ink player of the game. That player will receive a free t-shirt courtesy of our friends at Thread and Ink Custom Apparel, Embroidery, and Screen Printing in Holmesville. So I think we might have just had a stall warning given to the Golden Bears, as after the ball was called out of bounds, Audrey Troyer shot a three, and now a foul in the backcourt. They're going to get Audrey Troyer on that one, and she'll go shoot two, or the fouled party will shoot two, rather, as Troyer picks up her first, team's fifth. One foul by comparison for the Tigers, and at the line now shooting two is Reagan Roginski. The first attempt is up and tickles the twine. Now a chance to tie this ball game for the first time today. Gets the ball for her second attempt, puts it up and swishes. And we are tied at 5 points apiece. Geyser across the timeline, driving in, tries to kick it, her pass intercepted. And now here comes Brungard. Driving, trying to go coast to coast, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Geyser. Geyser's pass sent forward, knocked away. Somehow holding on to that one is Clever. Now back up top. Geyser for a straight on three off the rim. And a foul going to be called against two. They're going to call it against Toscano on a push down low. So it'll stay with the Golden Bears with under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter, tied at 5. So Clever will inbound to the left of the bucket. Gets it up top for Geyser. Now here's Troyer. Troyer back to Clever. Thought about a three. Now picks up her dribble on the far side. Now here's Troyer driving in. Puts it up through contact. No good. Rebound by Compton. Kicks it out. Troyer for three off the rim. Rebound going to be brought in by Brungard. She sends it forward. Hits her own teammate in the head. And taking it away is going to be Troyer on the steal. 1.5 to play. Troyer up top on the left wing side. Now kicks her right wing side. Looking to reset now is Geyser. She's on the left wing. Going to give it up to Miller. Miller back up top for Clever. Near midcourt. Looks to turn through some contact. Now gives it up to Troyer. Troyer left wing side. Lobs down in the corner. Faking the three. And now driving in is Geyser. Kicked across the timeline. Compton not able to hold on to it. She was able to hold on to her, but her foot was on the line. And that'll be another turnover on the Golden Bears, their fourth. And so far, Scott, this game living up to its billing. We knew it was going to be a tight one.
Yeah, after Waynedale knocked off the number 5 seed.
And now
going to have a turnover on Springfield local.
And I think, did they get her for stepping over the sideline?
She stepped over the line as she was getting ready to pass the ball.
So with 61 seconds to play in the quarter, Geyser going to inbound in her offensive end. Gets it in to Bainey and back. Now under a minute to play in the quarter, Geyser going to give it up to Troyer on the far side. Troyer kicks it back on the right wing side for Maya Spittler. Spittler back to Bainey. Back up top, Geyser will reset the offense. 45 seconds to play in the quarter. Geyser wants to drive far side of the lane, now drops it back to Troyer. As the Golden Bears look like they're going to try to hold for the final shot of the quarter. Troyer up top, going to kick it to Geyser. She'll grab it on the near sideline, now gives it back. Troyer thought about a three down in the corner. Now driving in there with Spittler, kicks it back up with 23 seconds to play in the quarter. Troyer on the far side. To Geyser. Geyser can't handle the pass, and that'll be the 5th Waynedale turnover. So now a chance for the final shot of the quarter. by the Tigers. Inbounded to Rogensky. Gets it to Brungard. She wants to drive in. Kicks right wing side. Faking the three there is Mon. Now into Brungard. Turns, shoots, and gets it to swish. She has 5. 3 seconds. Geyser across the timeline. Gets it into Bainey. Bainey puts it up at the buzzer. Or will they count it? Yes, they will. And there's going to be some discussion. And it's a 2-point bucket there from Bainey at the end of the quarter. And we are tied at 7 after 1 quarter of play. We'll be back on WKLM.
Get country living at its finest at 9130 Township Road 304 in Millersburg. Listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $290,000. This is a 4-bedroom, 1-bath property with a nice breezeway that leads to a kitchen and dining area. The master bedroom is on the main floor along with the bathroom. Upstairs you will find 3 bedrooms along with some storage areas. As you walk out onto the patio, you'll see a stocked pond that is ready for your fishing adventures. A large shop garage is attached to the home and could be used in a variety of ways. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Michael Miller at 330-473-3037 or check it out at KaufmanRealty.com. Transform your home with the timeless beauty of cedar without the hassle. An MRV Siding Supply with maintenance-free sham-clad shiplap siding. The perfect blend of style and durability. Whether it's for porch ceilings, siding, or shutters, their sham-clad shiplap siding offers the latest designs that everyone is talking about. No staining, no sealing, just stunning, hassle-free elegance. Get the look of cedar and elevate your home with sham-clad shiplap siding today. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
The bucket will count. The officials got together but did not change the call at the end of the quarter, and it's going to be Golden Bears basketball tied at 7 to start the second frame. Troyer gives it up to Geyser on the near side. Back up top for Troyer. Going to kick it back on the right side for Geyser. Back far side for Troyer. Dribbles, looks to drive in now. Steps back, going to give it back for Geyser. Geyser moves far side. Gives it for Troyer now, who drives in. Troyer steps back. She has a 5 count going. Geyser now to the far wing. Gets a screen, now kicks a right wing for Troyer. Troyer going to drive in, turns, kicks. Geyser for 3 on the left wing. No good. Rebound is loose and going to be brought in there by Spittler. Second chance opportunities for the Golden Bears. Geyser driving in. They're going to get the offensive foul on Bainey. She was not set when she made the
That's
screen.
Her second on Madeline Bainey, and that may bring a replacement in for her.
First quarter numbers, Waynedale 1 of 5 from downtown for 20%. The Tigers were 1 of 4 for 25% from beyond the arc. We'll get you the rest here in a moment as we go to Rogensky on the right wing side. She's going to look to drive in, loses the basketball. Compson picks it up and gives it up. It's a 2-on-3 going the other way, into the corner. Bainey for 3, no good. Rebound brought in by Geyser, gives it up. Now here's Clever for a short 2, no good. Offensive board going to be brought in by Geyser once again. Reset, Bainey for 3 at the top of the key, and she got it. That makes it 10-7 on a 3-point bucket from Bainey. As Mon brings this one up, crosses the timeline, going to give it up to Rogensky. Going to kick it on the left wing side now as we reset. Brungard wants to drive in, turns around, working against Compson, kicks it. 3 ball on the way, might have been partially blocked on the attempt there by Vecchione. Rebound was brought in, I believe, by Clever, and now are we going to get a travel call? We will on the far side. Back to the first quarter numbers. Waynedale 2 of 5 for 40% from 2-point land. 2 of 6 went the Tigers. Waynedale did not attempt a charity shot. Meanwhile, 2 of 2 for 100% from the free throw line by Springfield. 8 rebounds by the Golden Bears, 5 by the Tigers, 5 turnovers by the Golden Bears, 3 by the Tigers. That pass taken away, Troyer, and she'll be fouled. You can give that one to Brungard. It'll be her first, team's first of the quarter, as she just kind of leveled Troyer there, trying to knock that ball away. Not malicious in any way, just kind of bodies hitting each other. Troyer on the left wing side wants to drive in, puts up the floater and gets the roll. The fourth different Golden Bear to score in this ball game, and it's a 12-7 lead for Waynedale. 5.5 to play here, quarter number 2. Rogensky in the backcourt working against Troyer, crosses the timeline, goes top of the key, and she tried to fake the pass and gave up the travel instead. That'll be turnover number 6 on Springfield.
6 turnovers for each team. Yeah, I've enjoyed the improvement of Troyer since I got to see her in that first game of the season up at the Smithville Classic.
Compston misses the free throw line jumper, and let's see here, the rebound going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Compston, says the referee right in front of it. So that'll be a team rebound for the Tigers. And again, Scott, we'll probably talk more about this here in a minute, but we knew this was going to be a hard-fought game coming in. It's living up to it as Brungard drives in. Now looking to pass that ball away, bounce pass inside, taken to the hole is Mon. Give her 2.
Yeah, that was a great pass. You can tell why Jamaica Brungard is...
Troyer from the right side of the lane will get 2 more.
Yeah, Troyer is somebody that has really shown a lot of improvement this season. More or less the point guard.
Brungard across the timeline, resets up top. As I think Waynedale has seen something, and they're trying to take advantage of it. Rogenberg drives in, going to give it up back up top, or pardon me, Roginski. So we'll go back on the left wing side. As there's Mon, she'll lose the basketball. Geyser one-on-one will lay it up, give her 2. And that's going to bring a timeout from the Tigers. It'll be a full timeout. 16-9 the lead for the Golden Bears. We'll be back in 60 seconds on WKLM.
Sidle Funeral Home, with locations in Mount Eaton and Brewster, can help guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of your loved one. Whether it is a simple, elaborate, traditional, or unique ceremony, Sidle Funeral Home is there to help you with all the decisions. For more information, call 330-359-5252. Sidle Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Waynedale Golden Bears.
With today's market instability, many homeowners are looking to upgrade their existing home rather than buy or build a new one. At Home Siding Contractors, we know choosing the many colors and styles of siding, replacement windows, and doors can be overwhelming. At Home Siding Contractors, we can help make that decision easier. Durability, beauty, and low maintenance over time describes our products the best. Call Home Siding Contractors today at 888-725-6619 and let our professional staff help upgrade your home today.
Well, Scott, this stingy Golden Bears defense has led to 4 turnovers here to start the second quarter.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job trying to keep out. They want to make sure they're keeping out Brungard, and they're putting a body on her pretty much all the way up the court. And then they switch on her once she gets into the paint area.
Mon's passes misplaced and taken away after this trap. Now right wing side, Troyer going to get called for the travel, as I think she jumped up before she put the ball on the ground. And that will be the 7th turnover on the Golden Bears.
Yeah, she's definitely a catalyst for all the energy that the Golden Bears bring to the court.
Pass down to the corner for Winkler, going to get it back to Roginski up top. She'll be double-teamed, driving in. The pass going to be knocked away. And now driving through here is Winkler. And is there going to be a tie-up? Yes, it will be. And that'll keep the ball with the Tigers.
But yeah, Waynedale doing a nice job. They're going to have a hand in your face. They're not going to they're not going to allow the Tigers to go to the basket very easily.
Thompson checks back in. It's lobbed to Winkler up top and now bounced in. Brungard looking to turn, throws it up through traffic. Back iron, can't get the bounce. Rebound brought in by Geyser. Kylie Geyser across the timeline, drives in left side, kicks it out. Troyer for 3, no good. Rebound going to be brought in there by Clever. She'll circle it back up top to Geyser. Now Troyer down to the corner. 3 ball on the way from Miller, and she got it.
Maddie Miller with that 3.
And second chance opportunities, the name of the game for the Golden Bears so far in this one. Roginski gets rid of it. Now here's Brungard going to drive in, lowers his shoulder, creates a lot of contact, misses the shot, gets her own rebound. She's underneath, turns, throws it up from behind the backboard, and the rebound going to be brought in by Troyer as the shot was nowhere close to the rim. Left wing side for Geyser as we reset. Geyser has the ball poked away into the Tigers bench, and they'll get it back for the Golden Bears with 2:55 to play in the second.
Yeah, all of a sudden it's a 10-point lead for the Waynedale Golden Bears.
Well, again, our player of the game for Waynedale today going to be brought to you by Thread and Ink, custom embroidery, apparel, and screen printing in Holmesville. They'll get a free t-shirt, courtesy our friends at Thread and Ink. Inbounded to Troyer. She'll cross the timeline, wants to go to the far side. Now looks to move back up top, kicks it to Geyser. She'll drive the baseline from the near side, puts it up, off the glass, give her 2. Geyser has 4 all in this quarter, and it's a 21-9 lead in favor of the brown and gold. Brungard in the backcourt, picks up her dribble, and are we going to get a travel call? Yes, we will.
Yes. I'm not sure that the Tigers have faced this kind of defense.
Golden Bears basketball, 2:25 to play in the quarter. Troyer across the timeline, goes away from a screen, drives against Brungard. Underhanded layup is good. 23-9, the Golden Bears now lead with 2 and change. An errant pass, it'll be brought in the backcourt. Good save by Roginski. As now here is Mon across the timeline, looking to kick on the left wing side. Roginski, and she'll be fouled. Just a little bit of heavy pressure there from Natalie Clever.
Yep, number 24, Natalie Clever, on that foul. I have it as her second.
That'll be the team's second of the quarter. If you remember, in the first quarter, we had 5 fouls on 5 different players for the Golden Bears. That one's lobbed in, far side. Here's Toscano, going to kick it back. Roginski, and now that pass somehow gets through to Mon, kicks it in the corner. Here's the 3 from Toscano, no good. Rebound going to be brought in by Spittler. Gives it up to Troyer, who will take it across the timeline. Troyer gets a screen, left wing side. Pick and roll is great for Compton, but she can't make the shot fall. And Toscano had the rebound knocked away, but she was fouled as Compton will pick up her second. Just a little too much contact as she tried to go up and get the rebound of her own shot. Roginski sends it across to Mon. Now back over to Roginski. Back to Mon on the far side. Mon dribbles, bringing a double team. She'll drive in. Now kicks it in the corner. 3 ball on the way. No good on the attempt from Toscano. Rebound to Troyer. Troyer has the ball poked away in the backcourt. Poked away again. Who touched it last? They're going to say it was last touched there by Brungard. And now the official's going to look at it here, and they're going to change the call. One official pointed one way, the other pointed the other way, and now Rick Geyser talking with the official about the change in the call. So it will stay with the Tigers.
Yeah, it says that was right there in that one blind spot, so I couldn't have helped them out if they'd asked.
We'll reset back up top, kind of the coffin corner, but for basketball for Scott today, as we're on the stage and the one end. It's back down into the corner. Here's Vecchione, now back to Toscano. Vecchione will put up a 3 off the rim. Rebound going to be brought in there by Roginski. She'll toss it back up top, and now here's Brungard going to look to drive in under a minute to play. Brungard's shot off the rim. Rebound going to be brought in by Maddie Miller. Miller going to give it up to Geyser. Geyser will take it across the timeline and look to set something up or maybe take some time off the clock with under 35 seconds to play in the quarter. Geyser kicks on the left wing side, driving in, pulling back now is Spittler, and she'll give it up to Troyer, now to Compton on the left wing side. Back up top for Maddie Miller. Back for Geyser on the far side.
Good discipline for the Golden Bears right now.
As Geyser just going to hold on to it. Their Tigers aren't going to show any pressure yet. Now they will. Geyser now 10 seconds to play in the quarter. Looks to drive. Trying to get past. Has a lane to the hoop. Kicks it to the corner. Troyer for 3, and she got demolished. She'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That almost went down, too. That was way down in the cylinder.
I will correct myself. She will shoot 3 as Vecchione picks up her first personal, team second of the quarter. And at the line shooting triple is Audrey Troyer, who has 6 points tonight. First attempt for her is good after a bounce. Second attempt for Troyer now. 4 seconds left on the clock after these free throws. Troyer 2 for 2 so far. Now the Golden Bears going to drop some defenders back beyond midcourt. Final attempt is up. She'll miss the last one. Rebound going to be brought in there by Toscano. She'll take a shot at the buzzer. It's good. It's a three-pointer from Toscano to end the quarter. And after 16 minutes of play, it's a 25-12 lead for the Waynedale Golden Bears. We'll take a timeout and come back with halftime numbers next here on WKLM.
The President's Day Super Sale is underway at Millersburg Electric. Hi, this is Carrie Taylor, and we're kicking off our 80th anniversary year with savings throughout the store. As a member of one of the nation's largest appliance buying groups, we offer inventory levels and pricing equal to or better than all those larger stores. Are you building or remodeling? In addition to package discounts, we'll hold your appliances in our warehouse until you are ready for our professional installation team. So visit us today on State Route 83 South in Millersburg or 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
When you work the land, you know, out there in some far corner of a field, there's an old steel fence post that has your number. And that's when you should have ours. We're your certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer. And when you need service, give us a call. We're specially trained and equipped to handle all your on-farm, in-field tire repair and replacement needs.
Call Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39 Millersburg, for your farm tire needs.
Attention drivers, rev up your engines and head to Waynedale Tire and Auto in Holmesville for all your automotive needs. Need new tires? Their vast selection ensures you'll find the perfect fit for your ride, no matter the make or model. The Waynedale Tire and Auto is more than just tires. Their skilled technicians provide top-notch auto services from routine maintenance to major repairs. Waynedale Tire and Auto, where performance meets precision. For an appointment, call 330-749-4523. Waynedale Tire and Auto, keeping you on the road with style and confidence.
Did you know that one of the nation's top hospitals was founded right here in Holmes County? It's true. Pomerene Hospital was recently named the top 20 rural and community hospital by the National Rural Health Association. For 75 years, Pomerene has applied the latest medical expertise to meet the unique needs of our community. And today they continue to lead the way in reliable patient outcomes, from outpatient services to life-saving surgeries. Learn more about the many ways Pomerene provides award-winning care right in your backyard. Visit PomereneHospital.org.
Are you ready to accelerate towards your dreams with a new car, ATV, boat, or some extra cash for personal needs? This is Zach Deidinger, a banking center manager at the Commercial and Savings Bank, here to help you fund your next adventure. Our team of experts is committed to finding the right solution for you with competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service. Visit csb1.com to apply online or give us a call at 800-654-9015 to speak with a loan specialist and discover the CSB Advantage. The Commercial and Savings Bank. Relationships you can bank on. Member FDIC.
For the best pizza, chicken, and ice cream, stop by Kidron Pizza. They're proud to continue serving the same delicious, mouth-watering pies that have won the hearts of pizza lovers everywhere. With locally sourced ingredients and a dedication to excellence, every bite is a celebration to their legacy and the flavors of the community. Located at 4692 Kidron Road in Kidron. They offer delivery within a 10-mile radius. Call 857-3000 to place your order. They're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 8, closed Sunday and Monday. Join them in tasting tradition for yourself. Kidron Pizza, where the tradition continues.
Welcome back to Springfield. Jake Sidle, Scott Meller with you. As it is a 25-12 lead for the Waynedale Golden Bears after 2 quarters of play. We were tied at 7 after 1 quarter of play, and Waynedale exploding in the second frame for that 25-12 lead. Audrey Troyer leading the way for the Golden Bears with 8 points so far in this one. She's got 3 3-point baskets and 2 free throws. After that, 5 points from Maddie Miller, who's got a 2 and a 3, as well as Madeline Bainey has a 2 and a 3 for 5 points. Natalie Clever adds 3 points, and Kylie Geyser has 4 on a couple of field goals for the Golden Bears. On the other side, Jamaica Brungard has 5 points all in the first quarter, a 3 and a 2. Reagan Roginski has 2 points, both from the charity stripe in the first quarter. Toscano hit that 3-pointer right at the end of the quarter from just inside midcourt to get her 3 points of the game, and Kendall Mon has 2 points for the Tigers. That's how we get to our halftime score of 25-12. Again, Troyer leading the way for the Golden Bears. She is 3 for 4 from 2-point land, 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. Natalie Clever, 1 of 1 from downtown. Madeline Bainey, 1 of 3 from downtown, 1 of 1 from inside the arc. Now with the first half team numbers, here's Scott Miller.
Thanks, Jake. With the Golden Bears, the visitors tonight on the scoreboard coming in, they have that 25-12 lead here at halftime. From beyond the arc, Waynedale is 3 of 11 for 27%. While the Tigers of Springfield Local are 2 of 9 for 22%. From 2-point range inside the arc, Waynedale 7 of 12 for 58%, while Springfield Local, they are 2 of 10 for 20%. At the free throw line, Waynedale went to the free throw line 3 times, hit 2 of those for 67%, while Springfield Local had their 2 free throws in that first quarter. They had 100% shooting from the charity stripe. Waynedale out-rebounded Springfield Local 9-4 in that second quarter, so at the half, Waynedale has 17 total team rebounds, or total rebounds, while Springfield Local, they have 9. And in turnovers, Waynedale kind of flipped the script there in that second quarter. They had 5 turnovers in the first quarter, only 2 in the second quarter, for a total of 7 in 2 quarters of action, while Springfield Local, they had 6 turnovers in that second quarter, and they have 9 for the first half of tonight's contest.
Well, it took us 3 minutes and 58 seconds to get our first bucket of this ball game, Scott, and we thought it was going to be a back-and-forth, one-possession game. And then Waynedale comes out in the second quarter and kind of punches Springfield in the mouth.
Yeah, maybe it was a little bit of the long drive over from Apple Creek. And, once Waynedale was, got things settled down, this team, they played up at Struthers, which is about as far away as where we came today, up a little bit closer to the Youngstown area last year. And so some of those players, they're going to have some experience with that. But Coach Geyser always has his team ready to play. And once they settled down, we did have those 5 fouls in that first quarter. It was good for Waynedale that those were spread out among 5 players, and it didn't put Springfield Local on the free throw line too many times in that first half, because most of them were fouls out on the floor. I think there might have just been the one that was that fifth foul in that first quarter that allowed them to get on the free throw line. But you can definitely see that Waynedale is going to have to continue to keep Jamaica Brungard under wraps, and they're doing a good job so far keeping her out of the paint and making sure that all of the guards that would distribute the ball to her have a hand in their face. And we could see that with Mariano Toscano hitting that last second buzzer beater in that first half, that they do have some good shooters and some good shooting range.
25-12, the lead for Waynedale after one half of play. We'll take a timeout and come back in the third quarter next on WKLM.
other guy's insurance. You got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle. It's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal, and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
Back here at Springfield, Jake Sidle and Scott Miller with you, getting set for the second half here as the teams will switch ends. It's going to be Waynedale basketball coming out of halftime here as the Golden Bears going to look to extend their lead.
I looked up at the clock and saw that they had 10 minutes on the third quarter clock.
Playing by NCAA rules.
Thought maybe there was going to be a different rule.
So it is Golden Bears basketball. Here's the pass to the near side. Bainey puts up a three, from the far side, misses it, gets her own rebound as she crashes the board. Kicked out to Troyer. Troyer puts it up, gets fouled, and she is down in a little bit of pain, and you hope she's okay.
Didn't see who that foul was on. Somebody stepped out to block her out. It was...
believe it was Brungard.
Yeah, Brungard on that foul.
Which they have that as her first. I have that as her second.
I have that as her second as well.
Troyer at the line shooting two. Front end is up, back iron, no good. She'll get the ball for her second attempt here. As they'll drop Bainey out of the formation to go back and defend. Second attempt for Troyer is good.
Makes her 3 for 5 on the line. She's the only Golden Bear to shoot free throws so far.
Rogensky doesn't take it across the timeline. Instead gives it up to Mon, who will move onto the left wing side. Kick down into the corner for Toscano. Now inside, turning it around, putting it up, missing the shot.
That's Brungard.
Rebound, I believe, was brought in by Compton. She'll give it up as Troyer goes to the top of the key. Now kicks it down in the corner for Geyser. Geyser back into the corner. Troyer has to collect it. She wasn't expecting the pass. Will reset back up top. Troyer with screens each way goes to the near side. Now drives in, and we're going to have a kicked ball violation there as she attempted to pass that one to Geyser. Not sure if that was a kicked ball violation or if it just went off her foot, but looked like her foot was on the floor when it hit it. So the Golden Bears to inbound underneath the bucket here. Troyer looking. He's got to get it in, has to lob it up, and she won't get it in time. That's a 5-second violation. It'll lead to a turnover for the Golden Bears.
Be their 8th of the game so far.
The Tigers have turned up the defense a little bit here to start the third. Mon across the timeline. Going to try to drive in from that far side. Kicks it back out to Brungard. Brungard working against Bainey. Drives into the line. Turns around. Now kicks it to the left side. Looks to reset. Back out up top to Rogensky. She'll drive in. Picks up her dribble. Needs some help. Her pass going to be knocked away. But Mon will be fouled as Geyser came in a little tough and picks up her second personal.
They got 2 fouls on 4 different Golden Bears.
That pass inbounded, now back to Mon. Mon gives it back up to Rogensky, now back on the left wing side. Here's Vinkler. Back up top, right wing side. Mon going to look to drive in, dribbles to the top of the key. Working one-on-one, kicks left wing side for Rogensky. Now back up top, Toscano, back at the top of the key for Mon. Toscano inside Brungard, double team, turns, looks to bounce it out and somehow gets rid of that to Toscano. And we're back up top with Mon. Mon picks up her dribble, bounce pass to the left wing. Now passed inside. Brungard turn, throws it up through contact. No good. Rebound by Bainey. Troyer going to send this one forward for Geyser. A lot of contact there working against Toscano. The pass knocked away. Troyer will save it across the timeline and back to Geyser into the corner. Here's Clever, who thought about a three. Now drives in. The floater's no good. Gets her own rebound as she's knocked to the floor. And the Tigers wanted a tie up there. They're not going to get one. So Natalie Clever gets the rebound and the foul. Team's second of the quarter. As Troyer's going to inbound this one. Compton wasn't ready for it, able to go and get it. Back up top now for Geyser. Geyser drives the side of the lane, now steps back and resets. Drawing some contact, kicks it out in the corner. Compton for three, off the mark. Rebound brought in by Clever. Her putback no good. Rebound going to be tipped out to Winkler. She'll be fouled in the backcourt. And head coach John Matsisi not happy with something happening with the officiating crew, making his frustrations known. That foul was called on Geyser, her third, and that's big for the Golden Bears. She's carried a lot of the ball today. Inbounded, here's Brungard looking to turn, kicks it back outside to Mon. Mon looking to find somewhere to go with it. Tries to pass it to Toscano, and she'll have it knocked out of bounds.
No points so far here in the third quarter for the Tigers.
Much how we started the first quarter of this ball game. Low scoring. It's kicked down into the corner. Mon has the ball knocked away as she tried to get it to Brungard, and now Troyer will bring this one up and cross the timeline. Troyer, contested three, puts it up off the rim, no good. Rebound going to be brought in there by Toscano. Going to give this one up to Brungard, who will cross the timeline. Brungard going to look to go right into a triple team. Misses the shot on the fadeaway. Rebound to Compton as Troyer will bring it across the timeline. The timeout going to be called by the Golden Bears. We'll take it with them. Waynedale leads 26-12. We'll be back after 60 seconds here on WKLM.
The secret's out. Thread and Ink in Holmesville is open to take care of your custom apparel, embroidery, and screen printing needs. They offer a storefront with apparel for West Holmes, Highland, and surrounding schools. Whether it's school spirit wear, professional business attire, accessories, or unique custom designs, they deliver excellence in every product. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 till 5. Thread and Ink is located at 8210 County Road 245 in Holmesville. Or call Justine at 330-279-9222. That's Thread and Ink, custom embroidery and screen printing in Holmesville.
When you're thinking of the right accessories to add to your home, think Copper Creek Hardware products and MRV Siding Supply. With Copper Creek Hardware, you won't find better quality at twice the price. In fact, you'll get great value for builder-grade door hardware. Plus, all Copper Creek Hardware is backed with a lifetime mechanical warranty and a 5-year warranty on all finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Golden Bears ball out of the timeout. They'll get it in the backcourt to Compton, and she'll give it up to Troyer, who will cross the timeline, goes to the near side for Spittler. Spittler gives it up, and now here is Bainey. Bainey going to get called for the travel as Bainey gives up the turnover there, but she's been a force to be reckoned with on the defensive end.
Yeah, she has been fronting and backing Brungard down in the paint, continuing to do a good job of that. Brooke Compton's the person that comes in sort of to see if she can sweep the ball away.
Pass to Mon now up top. Inside to Brungard. Brungard throws it up, and she'll get two. Her first point since the first quarter.
Finally squeaks through.
She's
get an open look.
Troyer's across the timeline. Goes away from her screen, now finds Compton wide open, puts the shot up, but a foul going to be given as running in to try to make the contact at the last minute was Winkler. She'll pick up her second, and Compton will go to the line and shoot two. And again, John Matsisi not too happy with the call. It's the team's third foul, and with 4 minutes and 7 seconds to play here in the third, Compton puts up the first of two and tickles the twine. Her first points of the evening. As we'll see Maddie Miller check in. Checking out is Maya Spittler for the Golden Bears. Second attempt is up. Missed that one. And it's Brungard with the rebound. Going to kick it to the right wing side. Winkler going to drive in. Misses the shot. Compston with the board. Dealing with Brungard. Now throws it away as she's trying to get it out to Troyer. And that'll be a turnover as it goes out of bounds into the Tigers bench.
10 turnovers for each team through 3 quarters.
We're up top with Mon. She'll move to the top of the key now. Goes right wing side for Rogensky. She wants to turn. Kicks it back out for Mon. Mon on the right wing side. Driving in now. Turns around. Going to kick it into the corner. Here's Winkler driving in. Going to step back. Toss it up in the air. Coming down with it is Toscano. She'll put up a 3 and she got it. And that's going to bring a timeout from Springfield. They trail by 10. We'll be back in 30 seconds on WKLM. In a world where high prices and low quality flood the furniture market, Eastwood Furniture is taking a different approach. They work exclusively with Amish craftsmen who are dedicated to creating premium hardwood furniture that's built to last. Why settle for less when you can have the best? At Eastwood Furniture, you customize every piece, size, style, wood, color, and hardware. Say goodbye to overpriced, mass-produced furniture and experience the difference with Eastwood Furniture. Located at 4722 Kidron Road in Dalton, open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastwood Furniture, made in Ohio, designed by you. The Tigers sensing a little bit of a momentum swing here with 3.5 to play in the third quarter, Scott.
Yep, it's starting to get the student section from Springfield Local up on their feet.
As a 3-quarter court press being shown by the Tigers, they'll get it across to Bainey. Bainey back across, finds Troyer. Troyer on the right wing, going to lob it into the corner, brought in by Miller, now out to Bainey. Bainey takes a step, drives in, throws it off the glass, give her 2. Bainey's first points of the quarter. It's a 29-17 point game. That's a great way to respond out of the timeout.
Yeah, Bainey's doing a great job on defense and now steps in and doing an excellent job getting those points that are needed as this third quarter starts to wind down.
Mon got a screen, gets the ball back up top now, looks to kick on the right wing side, now down into the corner. Inside the pass to Mon is tipped. She'll still grab it, now try to throw it to her teammate, will lose the basketball, and Troyer gets the takeaway. Across for Miller, trying to go cross court for Bainey. Bainey puts up a 3, no good. Rebound brought in by Clever on the offensive end. Up top to Troyer once again, and the Golden Bears reset the offense. Troyer's going to have a screen, takes it, going to drive in now, one-on-one, floater's up, floater is off the rim, no good. Brungard with the board, almost loses it, now throws it away as she's falling out of bounds, into Compston. Compston through contact, turns, throws it up, can't get the shot to fall. Brungard loses the ball again, and now a foul called. Who's it going to go against? They're going to get Maddie Miller on that foul as she was trying to drop down and get the loose ball. And Geyser will check back in with 3 fouls. Don't forget, at the conclusion of this game, we'll announce our Thread and Ink player of the game. That player will receive a free t-shirt courtesy of Thread and Ink, custom apparel, embroidery, and screen printing in Holmesville. Spittler brings this one up and will cross the timeline going to the near side. Or pardon me, that is
Rogensky. Yep.
Looked at the wrong side of my rosters as we go back up top. 3 ball on the way from Brungard, and she missed it. Rebound brought in by Compston as Troyer brings it across the timeline. Troyer dealing with Rogensky. Almost lost that basketball, now drives. Gets a new 5 seconds now as she'll find Geyser. Geyser, top of the key, loses the basketball, and a foul going to be called. And I'm a little surprised about that one. I thought it was all ball, but they're going to call the block on the body, I guess.
On Mon.
That'll be Mon's first. Team's 4th of the quarter. So for the last minute and a half of the third, Waynedale will be shooting 2 on all fouls. Inbounded to Compston in the backcourt. She'll give it up to Troyer. Troyer Crosses the timeline, took some contact, lost the ball. Now here comes Mon. Kicks right wing side, driving in and putting up the shot. Missing it is Rogensky. Rebound by Troyer. Troyer across the timeline, finds Bainey in the corner. Bainey driving the baseline now, bounce pass, trying to find Thompson. She'll lose it, kicks it out. Clever for three, off the mark. Rebound, falls, and Bainey will get it. Somehow gets rid of it at the last moment. Finds Compton wide open underneath for two. Compton with 3 points in the quarter, and it's a 31-17 lead for the Golden Bears. As we cross the timeline with Mon, going to kick left wing side for Toscano. Back to Mon, now right wing side, Rogensky. Vickler has it, going to kick it back out to Rogensky on the right wing. Fakes the pass, might have gotten away with a step, now back to Vinkler. Driving the baseline, kicks it up top. Toscano for three, rims out. Geyser with the board. Geyser with some pressure, going to give it up to Troyer. Crosses the timeline, 20 seconds to play, quarter number 3. 31-17, the lead for the Golden Bears. Right wing side for Bainey. Left wing side. Back to Geyser up top. Geyser directing traffic, dealing with some pressure. Driving in, throws it up, misses the shot. Rebound there by Brungard. 4 seconds left in the quarter. Brungard drives in. 2 seconds, going to put up a floater at the buzzer and will get it to fall. And we've ended every quarter with a buzzer beater. As we move to the final frame, the Golden Bears leading by 31-19 here on WKLM.
Driving close to power lines is usually safe, but accidents can happen unexpectedly. Do you know what to do if you come across downed power lines? Step 1, stay inside your vehicle for safety. It's often safer than being outside with live cables. Simultaneously, dial 911 for immediate assistance. Step 2, also ensure that no one approaches the vehicle. It's advisable to maintain a distance of at least 50 feet from the car. To learn more, reach out to your local co-op for additional information.
Trying to decide if now is the right time to stop renting and purchase a home? Ask yourself a few questions. Are you ready to settle down? Can you afford to pay for repairs and maintenance costs? For many people, the decision comes down to what you can afford at the moment. At the Kilbuck Savings Bank, our expert lenders are here to help you make one of the biggest decisions of your life. Everyone has different needs. Our job is to listen to your story and help determine the best way to turn the page on your life's journey. The Kilbuck Savings Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
(31-19) the lead for the Golden Bears with 1 quarter left to play. Winner of this one will move on to face the winner of Canton Central Catholic in Mineral Ridge. Jake Sidle, Scott Miller with you, as here is Rogensky. Gets it inside. Now Toscano will lay it up for 2. And just like that, it's a 10-point ball game. Ball knocked away. Geyser going to get it across the timeline to Miller. Back to Geyser. Bounce pass to Compton. Compton out to Miller. Looks to reset. Drives in. Throws it up through traffic. And will go shoot 2. And Coach Matissi is arguing that she was straight up, but she wasn't set. As at the line shooting 2 now is Maddie Miller. First attempt is up and banked in there. Miller's first points of the second half. Second attempt is up and she'll bank them in. 2 for 2. She has 7 on the evening. Here is Mon across the timeline. Kicks it far side. Now here's Rogensky. Top of the key. Now goes left wing side for Toscano. Toscano wants to drive in. Turns. Kicks it back out to Rogensky. She wants to drive down. Back to Mon on the right wing side. Dribbles in. Turns around. Kicks it back out. And now a foul inside. They're going to get Compton. A little too much pressure on the block.
Yeah, that's her third.
So she and Geyser playing on 3 fouls. She'll check out now. We'll see Maddie Bainey check back in. Each team with a foul here in the fourth quarter. And it's a 12-point advantage. Inside for Rogenberg, turns, puts it up, way off the mark there with the name. That was Brungard who missed the shot, and the ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by the Tigers.
Good team rebound for Waynedale.
You know what, I believe Rogenberg plays for Chippewa, and I've just seen the Golden Bears and the Chips play so many good games over the last couple years. I just got them mixed up there for some reason. So we'll reset. A lot of contact as Miller gets rid of it. Back to Geyser on the near side. Geyser wants to turn around, gets a screen from Bainey, has the ball poked out of her hands. It'll stay with the Golden Bears. As Coach Geyser barks out the play. So Troyer to inbound on the near sideline. Looking, finds Bainey in the corner. Bainey going to spin, driving the baseline, turns, lost the basketball for a moment, and now a timeout going to be called by head coach Rick Geyser. We'll take it with him and be back here on WKLM.
Check out this residential property located at 744 Diamond Alley in Millersburg. Listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $259,500. Come take a look at this newer 3-bedroom, 3-bath ranch home with a covered back deck and front porch on the dead-end street with little traffic. It also includes a landscape patio area and fish pond in the front, new AC and whole house generator, and spacious 2-car garage with plenty of extra storage room. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Steve Mogg at 330-763-4769 or check it out at kaufmanrealty.com.
Third quarter numbers courtesy of Scott Miller. Waynedale 0 of 3 from downtown in the third. Meanwhile, the Tigers were 1 of 3 for 33%. Waynedale 2 of 5 for 40% from two-point land. 2 of 7 for 29% by Springfield. Inbounded to Geyser on the block, turns, throws it up off the glass, no good. Rebound going to go out of bounds. Last touch there by Maddie Miller through a lot of contact, and it'll be Tigers basketball. From the charity stripe, Waynedale went 2 of 4 in the third. No attempts by the Tigers. 14 rebounds in the third frame for Waynedale. 5, as now a foul going to be called against Clever up top.
It'll be her third.
5 rebounds in the third by the Tigers, 4 turnovers by Waynedale, 3 by Springfield. So the Golden Bears certainly getting a little bit of foul trouble here as Miller going to check out, Compton going to check back in. So they'll get this one in, back to Toscano, down to Mon in the corner. She'll look to reset, goes right wing side, that ball poked away, but unable to get to. It's going to be Audrey Troyer, who came like a screaming bullet to knock that ball away.
Yeah, she did a nice job getting a jump on that ball.
Zergenski across the timeline, gives it up. Here's Toscano, kicks it back out to Mon, back up top, 3-pointer on the way from Brungarden, it's good.
Yeah, we knew she has the capability of doing that.
Clever drives in through contact, no good, missed the shot, and Brungard gets the rebound. She's going to bring it all the way up and now looks to go coast to coast. Driving in, ran into Natalie Bainey. Kicks it back up top. Looking to turn around and will reset once again. Maddie Bainey. As here's Toscano, kicks it to Mon. Mon wants to go down to the baseline, resets, driving in, turns. Might have had that ball tied up. And we go back up top. Brungard going to drive in, but a foul going to be called.
Yeah, she split her feet on that, but I think the official's going to call the foul, maybe down below.
As it's going to go against Bainey, her third, now the fourth Golden Bear with 3 fouls. Inbounded Brungard, kick to the corner, back into Brungard. Bainey knocks it away, and now Brungard turning around, kicks out. Here's Mon for 3, off the mark. Rebound going to be brought in, no. 2 Golden Bears run into it, and it'll be knocked out of bounds. As it seems that luck is on the side of the Tigers right now as they take a timeout. A full timeout, 33-24, the lead for Waynedale. We'll be back in 60 seconds on WKLM.
Sidle Funeral Home with locations in Mount Eaton and Brewster can help guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of your loved one. Whether it is a simple, elaborate, traditional, or unique ceremony, Spidell Funeral Home is there to help you with all the decisions. For more information, call 330-359-5252. Spidell Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Waynedale Golden Bears.
5:22 left in this one, and the Tigers trying to get back into it, Scott, and they found a rhythm here in the latter stages of the second half.
Yeah, and I'm just looking at my turnovers, and interestingly enough, even though this game has become even more physical and the Tigers are starting to fight and scratch back, no turnovers by either team here in this fourth quarter. Got 5:22 remaining in the final stanza.
12 points for Brungard, came in averaging 16. So they'll lob it into the far side. Now here's Mon on the right wing. Mon turns, gives it up. Brungard wanting to drive in. Bainey getting over there to defend. Now down to the corner and an errant pass, or pardon me, it was Vecchiarone unable to hold on to it as it goes out.
And there is our first turnover of the fourth quarter.
So get this one into Geyser, to Troyer now. Back to Geyser on the near side, across the timeline. And are we going to get an over and back? Yes, we will.
So now we're going to have the first turnover on Waynedale.
I think Compson didn't realize where she was on the floor. Well, now the officials are going to talk about it here. And the call going to stand. Thought the two officials coming together. It doesn't, from my vantage point, it doesn't look like there's that silhouetted line through the Tiger ball at midcourt, so a little bit harder to tell from our angle. So that one's down into the corner. Here's Toscano, bounce pass in for Brungard. She'll lose the basketball. Falls all the way out to Mon, though. She wants to drive in. Might have gotten away with the travel there. As Brungard drives in, throws it up, count the bucket, and one. And the gym is getting loud here in Springfield. So with a chance for three the old-fashioned way, Jamaica Brungard. She has 14. And now it looks like... Wait, I'm very confused what's going on. Rick Geyser was confused about something. I think he thought the foul was supposed to go against Troyer. They're going to say the foul goes against Geyser. It's her fourth, and it wasn't on the blocking foul. There was a foul before the block. As the attempt is missed, Brungard gets her own board, but we're going to have a tie-up first. And it'll go to the Golden Bears on the team rebound.
With that defensive team rebound, very important, as our game is now 7 points difference.
Here's Geyser on the near side, gives it back to Troyer. Troyer working to break the press, finds Compston, waits in. Troyer has crossed the timeline. Troyer, looks like they might try to take some time off this clock as she dribbles. Now steps back, finds Bainey on the far side. Bainey with a 5 count has the ball poked away, gets it back, now picks it up, and a timeout going to be called by the Golden Bears. 33-26 is the score in favor of Waynedale. And Scott, the Tigers defense, they just keep ratcheting up that pressure. They're getting something going here, and they've fought their way back into this ball game, and Waynedale seems to have gone a bit stagnant. They've only scored 2 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, and, with the foul trouble that they picked up, as we move through the 3 quarters, now we've got Kylie Geyser, one of Waynedale's ball handlers, with 4 fouls, 3 other Golden Bears with 3 fouls. And, I think the Tigers are starting to try to see if they can play the odds, be a little bit more aggressive, attacking the basket, and see if they can get another foul or 2 on those starters of Waynedale.
Only 2 field goals by the Golden Bears here in the second half so far. They both came in the third quarter. Meanwhile, 3 field goals here in the fourth by the Tigers. And earlier it was Waynedale kind of pushing the tempo, and now as they try to slow it down, defense just getting ratcheted up and having a hard time holding on to the ball. So we'll see what happens, as it will be Geyser to inbound this one. Gets the ball and inbounds it into Bainey. Now here's Geyser near midcourt, turns around, looking to set something up. Geyser to Compton. Compton double teamed, lob to Bainey. Bainey gets it off a bounce, turns, now trying to kick it out. Finds Troyer. Troyer gets rid of it. She's dumped to the floor, and Bainey will step back out. Somehow stays away from the tie-up, gets rid of it to Geyser. 4 minutes to go. Geyser dribbling near midcourt and has the ball taken away out of her hands by Brungard. Brungard crossed the court, and back up top now we reset with Rogensky. Going to go back onto the far side for Toscano, who drives in, up and over top of everything. Offensive board brought in. Now a three by Mon is no good. Compton with the rebound. That last offensive board, I believe, was by Vecchio. So we'll cross the timeline with Troyer. Going to give it up to Bainey. Bainey on the wing, bounce pass to Geyser. Geyser dribbles, going to give it up for Clever. Clever dribbles back. Back up top now for Troyer. Troyer dribbles away, might have taken some contact to the face there, going to dribble through it. Now a tug of the jersey goes unnoticed as Geyser has the ball back up top. Geyser bounce pass to Clever through contact, no foul on either side there. Now Troyer driving in, gets rid of it to Clever as she dribbles out. They've taken over a minute off the clock here, as here's Troyer on the near side, or far side. Troyer dribbles. Top of the key, looking to get away from some pressure. Bounce pass to Geyser. Geyser drives in, and now a push going to be called. They're going to get Rogensky on that one. Her second, team second of the quarter.
Strange place for that foul to happen. Although I think, with them having 4 to give, now 3 to give before Waynedale would go to the line, might have been a good foul.
Inbounded to Compton in the backcourt. They'll get it back to Troyer. Troyer across the timeline, dealing with some contact, gives it up for Geyser. Geyser in the middle for Compton, now into the corner for Clever. Clever going to give it back up top as the Golden Bears almost break out the four corners. Geyser to the middle of the court, hands it off once again. Now back to Geyser from Troyer, inside for Compton. Back outside, now here's Clever. Clever takes a dribble, 2 minutes and change to play in the ball game as, oh my, Troyer just got hit in the face by a shoulder. She is down. It's going to go down as a turnover. Brungard driving in. Bainey takes the ball away from her, now gives it up. In for Troyer. Troyer lays it up and give her 2, and she deserves 2 there. As now they'll stop the clock to make sure she's okay. And it'll be Tigers basketball. I don't know how that did not get, and I'm glad she's okay, as she took a hit straight up by the head area.
That was a full-on shoulder by Brungard.
And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to let it go. She's lucky that wasn't a foul, and she's lucky it wasn't more than just a personal if it was called. Across the timeline now, here's Rogensky. She's going to look to bounce pass up top for Mon. Now to Toscano, who's driving in. Turns, drops back with a minute and a half to go, and gives it up for Brungard. Brungard.
Madeline Bainey continues to do a great job on defense.
She knocks the ball away, and we're going to have another tie-up. The ball's going to stay with the Tigers, but Bainey having herself a performance, and that gives us a chance to remind you that tonight's player of the game is going to be presented by Thread and Ink Custom Apparel, Embroidery, and Screen Printing in Holmesville. Our player of the game will receive a free t-shirt courtesy of Thread and Ink. Lobbed up top to Rogensky. She misses a 3. Compton can't hold on to the rebound. It's saved inbounds, though, by the Tigers, and Geyser will come down with it. She's in the backcourt, somehow gets rid of it. Troyer's across the timeline, finds Clever underneath. Clever got hacked and no call made. Rebound going to go to Brungard there. A minute to go in this one. Brungard puts up the 3 from straight on. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Geyser. Troyer has it now. She gets knocked to the floor afterwards. Now Clever puts it up off the glass. Give her 2 more. her first point since the first quarter, and it's a 37-26 ball game with 48 seconds to play. Down in the corner here to Vecchio. She's going to lob it inside for Mon, who will lay it up, misses the shot. Compton picks up the rebound and gives it up to Geyser, and now Troyer is across the timeline. Troyer dealing with some pressure, picks up the dribble, finds Geyser. No, Geyser can't hold on to it, and here comes Brungard the other way. Going to take it through, count the bucket, and one. They'll give the blocking foul with 24 seconds to play, and Brungard will go to the line and shoot the bonus. Still a 9-point game right now.
It was Audrey Troyer, only her second.
As Brungard at the line here. But with only 2 fouls on the Tigers, it almost seems like it's going to be hard for them to get enough fouls as she'll miss the free throw. Compton comes down with it, gives it up to Geyser. 20 seconds left. Geyser gets it across for Compton. Compton kicks it to Bainey. Bainey's going to hold on to it, now dribbles. 13 seconds to play. Given up. Here's Geyser. 10 seconds left in this one, and the Golden Bears will get their second upset of the tournament. As it's taken away, going the other way, putting the shot up, no good, but a foul is Rogensky. Will they wave it off? Yes, they will, and that will end the ball game. And as I was saying, the Golden Bears
contact there on that last little flurry.
Get their second upset win of the tournament, upending the number 9 seed Springfield, and we'll see the number 8 seed Canton Central Catholic or the number 5 seed Mineral Ridge in the district final. We'll take a timeout and come back with our final numbers next here on WKLM.
For the best pizza, chicken, and ice cream, stop by Kidron Pizza. They're proud to continue serving the same delicious, mouth-watering pies that have won the hearts of pizza lovers everywhere. With locally sourced ingredients and a dedication to excellence, every bite is a celebration to their legacy and the flavors of the community. Located at 4692 Kidron Road in Kidron. They offer delivery within a 10-mile radius. Call 857-3000 to place your order. They're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 8, closed Sunday and Monday. Join them in tasting tradition for yourself. Kidron Pizza, where the tradition continues.
Your home is where life happens. At Keim, we believe every room tells a story, and it's time to make yours unforgettable. If you've been thinking about a remodel or making updates to your home, we're here to help turn your vision into reality. Keim Home Center has everything you need to update your spaces, and our experts are here to help you every step of the way. Visit our home center in Charm, Ohio, or online at keimhome.com. Your dream home is closer than you think. It's your home reimagined.
Firestone Farm Tires are the most preferred tires in America. Not only are they proven to be among the most productive farm tires you can buy, they're backed and serviced by the best trained and equipped farm tire dealer, the certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer. So whether you need top quality Firestone Farm Tires or fast, dependable tire service, count on us to keep you rolling.
Get your Firestone tires at Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39, Millersburg.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
The President's Day Super Sale is underway at Millersburg Electric. Hi, this is Carrie Taylor, and we're kicking off our 80th anniversary year with savings throughout the store. As a member of one of the nation's largest appliance buying groups, we offer inventory levels and pricing equal to or better than all those larger stores. Are you building or remodeling? In addition to package discounts, we'll hold your appliances in our warehouse until you are ready for our professional installation team. So visit us today on State Route 83 South in Millersburg or 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
Fikert Sand and Gravel Incorporated has been serving the central Ohio areas of Wayne and Holmes counties since 1935. They're a name and business you can trust. Their products and services include ready-mix concrete, excavating, limestone, sand and gravel, and hauling services. They are locally owned and operated, insured and bonded, and most importantly, ready to serve you. For more information, call 330-674-0038.
For the best pizza, chicken, and ice cream, stop by Kidron Pizza. They're proud to continue serving the same delicious, mouth-watering pies that have won the hearts of pizza lovers everywhere. With locally sourced ingredients and a dedication to excellence, every bite is a celebration to their legacy and the flavors of the community. Located at 4692 Kidron Road in Kidron. They offer delivery within a 10-mile radius. Call 857-3000 to place your order. They're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 8, closed Sunday and Monday. Join them in tasting tradition for yourself. Kidron Pizza, where the tradition continues.
Attention drivers, rev up your engines and head to Waynedale Tire and Auto in Holmesville for all your automotive needs. Need new tires? Their vast selection ensures you'll find the perfect fit for your ride, no matter the make or model. But Waynedale Tire and Auto is more than just tires. Their skilled technicians provide top-notch auto services from routine maintenance to major repairs. Waynedale Tire and Auto, where performance meets precision. For an appointment, call 330-749-4523. Waynedale Tire and Auto, keeping you on the road with style and confidence. Well, we've got a final score from our other district semifinal. Canton Central Catholic defeated Mineral Ridge 61-45, so the Golden Bears will be taking on Canton Central Catholic for the district championship game on Saturday the 22nd at Girard. That'll be at 7 o'clock. I'll go over this game. It was tied at 7 after one quarter of play, but the Golden Bears outscoring the Tigers 18-5 in the second quarter to lead at halftime 25-12. But it would be slight outscorings by the Tigers the rest of the way. They outscored the Golden Bears 7-6 in the third frame. Waynedale held on to a 31-19 lead, and they outscored the Golden Bears again 9-6 in the final frame, but the damage was done in that second quarter as Waynedale would go on to win this one 37-28. Leading the way for Springfield in this one, it was Jamia Brungard. She had 16 points. Brungard on the evening, 2 of 5 from downtown, 5 of 14 from two-point land, 0 of 2 from the charity stripe. After that, 8 from Mariana Toscano, and 2 each from Kendall Mon and Reagan Rogensky. On the other side for the Golden Bears, they were paced by Audrey Troyer with 11 points. Troyer on the evening shot 4 of 6 from two-point land and 3 of 5 from the charity stripe. After that, 7 each from Maddie Miller and Maddie Bainey. They each had a 2 and a 3. Miller had 2 free throws. Bainey had a 2-pointer in the second half to give her 7. 5 points from Natalie Clever. A 3-pointer in the first quarter and a 2 in the final frame. 4 from Kylie Geyser and 3 from Brooke Compston. That got us to our final score of 37-28. Now with the final team numbers, here's Scott Miller.
Thanks again, Jake. With Waynedale getting the road victory over the Tigers of Springfield local. From three-point land, Waynedale was 3 of 16 for all 4 quarters of action for 19%, while Springfield local were 4 of 16 for 25%. Inside the arc 2-point range, Waynedale was 11 of 22 for an outstanding 50%, while Springfield local was 7 of 24 for 29%. At the free throw line, Waynedale went to the free throw line 9 times, hit 6 of those for 67%, while Springfield local only hit 2 of 4 for 50%. On the rebounds, Waynedale completely out-rebounded the Tigers in that second half, especially for the game. For 4 quarters of action, Waynedale 38 rebounds to 19 for the Tigers. And in turnovers, Waynedale had 15 for 4 quarters of action, while the local team, the home team on the scoreboard, the Tigers of Springfield local, they had 14 turnovers in 4 quarters of action.
So with the win, Waynedale will improve their record to 13-11 on the season and move on to the district championship game. Meanwhile, Springfield's season will come to an end with a record of 15-9. Before we get out of here, we got to give out our Thread and Ink player of the game, and it's going to go to Madeline Bainey today. She had 7 points, but not only that, she played fantastic defense, really holding Brungard in check until the final quarter.
Yeah, I mean, we looked out there in the first quarter, and she was taking a lot of that, fronting and backing Brungard coming in as a double-digit scorer and a double-digit rebounder. And I'm not sure what she ended up with on the night, point-wise or rebound-wise. But I think, give it to Madeline Bainey about, the fact that she came, with a game plan. I'm sure Coach Geyser of Waynedale had that planned out. And they did an outstanding job against a really prolific scorer and rebounder in Brungard.
Great job for her, and she'll get a chance to rock a free T-shirt on her way to in school tomorrow or on her way to the game on Saturday. Well, Scott, any final thoughts on this one?
No, I think it just goes to show that sometimes it comes in, especially early in that first quarter. Waynedale, kind of just getting off the bus, maybe a little bit too handsy. Had those 5 first quarter fouls, but really throughout the rest of the game, they did an excellent job, especially against a team that could move the ball. And when you have a prolific scorer like Brungard, Waynedale, I thought, did an outstanding job on all phases of their game. And even down the stretch, got to give a hand to the coaches. He timed his timeouts very, very well. So, again, Waynedale gets the win. They get a chance to continue to play here in this Northeast District.
Our final score again today was 37-28. Waynedale wins. Before we get out of here, a few thank yous. First, really only Casey Claxon, our producer, Natalie Holbrook, our videographer. Thank you so much for all you did today, making the long drive with us. Always great to work with our friends from Claxons. And, of course, thank you, Scott. Always great to work with you. One more time, the final score. The Golden Bears win in the district semifinal over Springfield 37-28. For Scott Miller, Casey Claxon, and Natalie Holbrook, I'm Jake Sidle, signing off, reminding you to stay safe and healthy. And we'll see you tomorrow here on WKLM. Have a great night, everyone. In a world where high prices and low quality flood the furniture market, Eastwood Furniture is taking a different approach. They work exclusively with Amish craftsmen who are dedicated to creating premium hardwood furniture that's built to last. Why settle for less when you can have the best? At Eastwood Furniture, you customize every piece, size, style, wood, color, and hardware. Say goodbye to overpriced, mass-produced furniture and experience the difference with Eastwood Furniture. Located at 4722 Kidron Road in Dalton, open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastwood Furniture, made in Ohio, designed by you.
Thank you for watching high school basketball from your hometown radio station, FM 95.3 WKLM.
Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.